So Montane actually just celebrated their 30th anniversary. They're a UK-based brand. Headquarters are in Newcastle, but they've got showrooms and everything up in Staveley, very Lakeland district oriented.
Yep.
At their core, they live in the fast and light market. So just pieces of gear that are reliable, that let you go unencumbered in the mountains, and really let you go as far and as fast as you can.
What are some of those activities that you see most people using your gear for?
So, you know, if you look into the roots of Montane and just where they are geographically, it's a lot of ultralight running. It's a lot of through hiking, fast packing. They sponsor some pretty gnarly races across the globe. So things like the Yukon Arctic Ultra, the Lapland 100, like, you know, 100K to 200, you know, just these massive races. They also sponsor a race here in the States. I don't know if you're familiar with the Grand Traverse.
Yes.
So this is their 3rd year of being the title sponsor there, which was a great fit for them. We were happy to sort of piece together.
Nice.
So anything for uphill enthusiasts, but also, you know, they're thinking about the down as well. Sustainability wise, that is something that's always been a core pillar for them. And moving forward as everyone's navigating new waterproofing membranes and how we can all just sort of create a future that, you know, we can all do the things that we love to do. And let's see, if we want to hop into product, we can definitely do that.
Montane, what's new for you all? What kind of, what are you looking at?
So something really exciting for fall 24, we are going to see them have their first ski-specific outerwear and layers. You know, it's always a world that's been very within their grasp. They've been Gore certified for a very long time and make a lot of pieces that are super versatile in terms of layering, but nothing specifically for skiers. Staying very true to their core though, you know, that we're talking about breathability, packability, and stuff that just lets you go through the mountains. So this here is the Nordis kit. It's hybrid soft shell technologies using Gore-Tex's new wind stopper, which is an EPE membrane, so it's PFAS free. And then they're also using some of their proprietary soft shell, which is called Granite Stretch. So these jackets, it's kind of cool. Basically, on the front, you're going to see that wind stopper. So here and then on the shoulders where you get a little bit more wear and tear, or you might see more weather, or you just need a little bit more protection. It's a 70 denier on the wind stopper. And then you're going to have panels of the Granite Stretch on the back and on the side. You can kind of feel the difference in the fabrics. So that's just going to give you more breathability if you're working hard uphill. But, you know, you still do have a really good amount of weather protection if it's not some day where you're getting stormed on, or if things aren't going crazy, or just kind of like a squall. You'll see the same in the pants, wind stopper on the front, and then panels with the Granite Stretch. You've got all the ski features you need, including, there are pit zips here that are a little bit in a different place than we're used to. It's kind of so you can go to here and pull.
Got it.
Instead of kind of getting that like
underneath,
where you need somebody else to like do your pit zips for you. Helmet compatible hood, and just a great breathing piece that I think stylistically for a soft shell kit, I think looks really nice. And it's relatively trim fit, but not full on Skimo Euro vibes, which I think is really nice. It's a little bit more approachable from a style perspective. And within the new ski kits, you are going to see, we do have hard shells as well. Without trying to get too wordy, you're going to see a lot of different technologies in play. So moving on with Gore, we do have the Gore-Tex EPE membrane in pieces like the Niveus, ski specific with your pit zips, as well as a pretty minimalist powder skirt in here, which again is just true to Montane. They're not going to give you anything that is too much because they are pretty weight conscious. The Niveus is going to be a great emergency layer shell if it is storming and you need that extra weatherproofing. And then alternatively, Montane does have their own proprietary waterproofing, which is called Petrichor.
Got it.
You're going to see that in pieces like the Cetus Light, which we actually have behind you. And this is, in this specific jacket, this is more multi-use. They do have a Petrichor ski-specific jacket that unfortunately we just don't have samples of at the moment. but that's going to be 100% nylon, hydrostatic head of like 20,000. So it's a little bit more breathable, and when you touch it, it's going to be, you can tell it's like, this is very lightweight.
Yes.
This is like Montane's bread and butter, just sort of staying in that something that you can pack away when you don't need it, and it doesn't feel like it's taking up your pack. Emergency layer. This specific piece, obviously not quite as much as a ski cut. It does translate if you need it, but this could be great for hikers, backpackers, etc. And it is at a little bit of a lower price point than the Gore-Tex EPE.
Got it. And this is one that has your proprietary.
Yep, so this one is going to be petrichor.
Got it.
As well as a different jacket called the Taurin, which will have some ski features like pit zips.
Cool.
And a little bit of a different cut that's like more pack and harness accessible. And then there is some Pertex worked into the water shelf, water and proofing and shell. This piece is going to be the Gore-Tex EPE, which is super impressive. This is insulated, but not overly bulky. This is the duality jacket. This is the men's colorway, which I think is like really attractive and just rich and progressive looking. And then the women's is taking this kind of, it's called Moonscape, which I'm really loving.
I love
So
this
you'll see
color.
a lot of this colorway incorporated, which I love. I think it's staying true with their kind of timeless design. They don't want to fall into any trends. They want this to be something that's in your closet for a really long time.
Exactly. Buy it once and buy it right. And then what's your favorite piece?
So my favorite piece at the moment, which is also new for fall winter 24, is going to be this Alpine 850 Nano. Super impressive. 850 fill. The weight to warmth ratio on this is wild. Like if you were wearing this indoors, like you're warm, you're hot. But all recycled face fabric and RDS certified down. It's going to be the Allied, so it's the Allied HyperDry. It does loft pretty well and sort of gets rid of any dampening, and it works well as a down when you're working hard uphill. That being said, they do incorporate some synthetic in here, just in high moisture areas. So up here on like where you're breathing in your face and your chin, and then a little bit under the arms as well.
Got it.
This thing's super weight conscious. It's very hard to see, but they also try to eliminate as many like seams as possible, vertical and horizontal. So it's built into the construction, but they streamline everything so that you're really shaving grams. This thing packs up to like the size of a clementine. It's crazy.
Such a fun fact.
This piece is awesome. I have worn this under my ski shell a time or two on like really cold days, or if you find yourself like having to stand around. It's a really good emergency layer. Every time I think about not bringing it, I'm like, well, if we're like backcountry skiing, I'm like, something happens, you're standing in the snow, you're helping somebody. It's kind of a no-brainer to throw in my pack.
That's awesome. And I guess what other ways if people want to get involved or learn more about Montane, they want to purchase and add this to their closet, where should they go?
We are in select retailers in core mountain towns. There's a spot in Jackson, Teton Mountaineering. We're in a couple of Colorado ones as well. Also online at us.montane.com. Still shipping from the UK, but it's very fast and it's free shipping over 35, so it's actually pretty streamlined. Yeah, we're growing and etching our way in as a pretty established brand in the UK, but they make some really, really amazing product that's high quality, so yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.